Loudon Love, Grant Basili, Tim Finke, and Trey Calvin. Well, we looked at the standings just a moment ago. Wright State still one game behind division-leading Cleveland State in the Horizon League. Cleveland State with their second game with Green Bay this evening. And we're just about ready for basketball as Khalil Spear, an impressive game yesterday for Robert Morris. 18 points, 8 rebounds with jump center against Loudon Love. And the tap controlled by the Raiders. Robert Morris primarily in a man-to-man yesterday. Looks like they're coming out in zone here in game number 2.
They sure are. They sure are to 2-3, extending it beyond the three-point line.
Raiders get it inside to Love. His layup is good, so he's off to a better start than he was last night, and the Raiders are going to need a lot of love to win this game.
Yeah, he missed about 7 shots just like that in the first half last night. He was 1 for 9 at halftime. Didn't really do much better in the second half. He made some great passes. He had some assists and he got some rebounds, but offensively he really struggled.
Tracy off to John Williams, fakes the 3, takes it to the free throw line, gets it back to Tracy for a 3. That is short, and the rebound to Love. Outlet pass goes to Calvin.
You know, Wright State has made almost twice as many threes as Robert Morris has on the season in the conference. But Robert Morris did the damage last night from three-point range, and I expect that they'll shoot a lot of threes without their leading scorer.
Tanner Holden finds Finke, open left corner, three-pointer is short, and it rolls around or back behind the basket, goes out of play, and it goes back to Robert Morris.
Now there's Coach Andrew Toole. He's in his 11th season. He's 12 wins shy of 200 wins there. He's done a remarkable job. He's taken, you know, this is tough to go from one conference to another. They were in the Northeast Conference for years, had a lot of success there, and come into the Horizon League and don't know any of the teams. It's difficult. And they've done their record. They're so much better than their record. He's done a great job.
Yeah, 5 of their 8 games, 5 points or less have been the difference. Here's Williams taking it into the paint, into the corner. Tracy will fire another 3. That one he got to go down. It's 3-2 Colonials.
Well, he's one of their he's one of their lesser-known three-point shooters. He's only made 5 on the season. Only shoots 20% out there. But that's what happened last night. I mean, they got some production out of guys that don't normally score.
Tim Finke taking the ball into the paint, feeds it over to Basili. He'll try a three-point shot, just skims the front of the rim. Picked up in the right corner by Finke. Short pass over to Love. Love working against Bain down in the post, just backing in, trying to find some room. Swings it back out to Holden, back out to Love with 10 to shoot. Love back out to Holden. The lefty, one dribble, middle of the floor. It's Finke. Back to Holden with 4 to shoot. Fakes the 3. Pull-up jumper. Right side is good. It's 4-3. Wright State.
That was just great patience by Wright State. Loudon caught the ball a little further from the basket than what he likes, and he didn't get doubled, but the threat of the double was there, and that's why he didn't really make a move.
Cam Ferris had it momentarily. The freshman, an outstanding three-point shooter, just over 50% beyond the arc this year. Tries a mid-range jumper from the elbow. Left side is good. He gets 2, and Robert Morris back on top by 1. We played 2.5 minutes here in the first half.
Their guards, their 2 freshman guards plus Williams are.
Trey Calvin blocked by Spear. He had 3 blocks yesterday, and back come the Colonials.
Their 3 guards, Williams and the young man you mentioned, Ferris, are all exceptional players. They all can make the 3. They can all take
Williams, nice pass to Spear. His shot is blocked by Love, and back come the Raiders. Coming into the weekend, Love and Basili leading the league in blocks. Love on the wing to Calvin. Right corner, Finke. Back out front to Calvin. They reverse it to the left side. Basili trying to get loose inside. They cannot find him in the passing lanes. Here's Finke firing up a three-pointer, and he drills it from the right wing.
Robert Morris didn't stay in that zone very long. 1 possession. They went right back to their man-to-man. They're fronting everything inside in their man-to-man, which is trying to keep the ball out of Loudon Love's hands on the low post.
With the ball knocked away momentarily from Ferris, Holden, but Ferris gets it back, takes it into the paint. His shot blocked by Basili. Loose ball picked up by Finke. 2 blocks already for the Raiders. Left wing, Calvin, catch, shoot from 3. It's off the iron. Long rebound. Grabbed by Spear with his right hand. And Robert Norris going to slow it down. Looking over to their bench, and Coach Toole calling out the play. High ball screen. Tracy takes it to the left lane line. Back out to Spear. He'll fire up a three-pointer, leave it short. Rebound, Calvin.
Yeah, that's not something he does well. He's more an inside player.
Finke, transition 3. Cannot get it to go. Long rebound to Holden. Holden pulls up. Right side jump shot. No good. Rebound, Finke. And underneath, a foul is called against Robert Morris with 15:58 to play in the first half. And that will send us to the under-16 break. So we're off to a good start here at the Nutter Center this afternoon in this battle in the Horizon League with the Raiders on top of the Colonials by a score of 7-5.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
How about no?
No.
No way.
How about no?
No.
No way.
How about no?
No.
No way.
Wow. I wish I could get a deal on a smartphone, but I'm not a new customer.
Well, actually, no.
How about no?
No.
No way.
One app lets you follow any team, any league, any player. You control the whole scene.
This is the best of the best.
The sports world owes a debt of gratitude to two sworn enemies, Al Davis and Pete Rose.
How about no?
No.
No way.
The Pro Bowl celebration presented by Verizon. Today at 3 on ESPN, ABC, and Disney XD.
Along with Jim Brown, Chris Collins here at the Nutter Center. The Raiders up by 2, 7-5 over Robert Morris. Just under 16 minutes to play here in this first half. And Coach Scott Nagy here at Wright State, 150 games that he has coached, Coach Brown, and he's won 68% of them.
He's done a phenomenal job. He's in his 5th year. He was Horizon League Coach of the Year in 2018, 19, and 20. He's got his team game out of first place. He came from South Dakota State, had a great run at South Dakota State, took that program from Division II to Division I, and then came to Wright State. He was there at South Dakota State for 21 years.
Vasily going inside against this defender, leans in, his shot cannot fall. Finke had it for a moment. It goes out of bounds, and it was knocked out by one of the Colonials. 19 on the shot clock. The Raiders will keep it in their own end, leading by 2.
Tell you, Robert Morris makes it difficult for inside players. I mean, they're very athletic. Spears in particular can really jump.
Alex Hubricks gets it down right lane, line extended to Tanner Holden. Holden taking the ball to the baseline, throws the ball back out to Calvin. Left corner, Finke. Finke pull-up jump shot inside the arc is short. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Holden. Holden in traffic, leans in with the right hand, score the basket and a foul, and he's probably the best player for the Raiders this year as far as getting an and one. He had 3 yesterday.
He is, he's an old school type player, and what I mean by that is that mid-range jump shot that so many people don't want to practice and shoot. Like for example, off the air, I told you between the two teams they've taken 15 shots and half of them are threes, and that's just modern day basketball. Everybody wants to shoot 3, but Tanner, he can hit the 3, but he doesn't shoot it very often. But boy, you give him a mid-range jumper, 15 feet, he'll nail it. I mean, he's a very, very good shooter and a great offensive rebounder.
Here's Williams taking it to the back end, hands it off inside. Little short jumper is up and good, right underneath the basket. Give that one to Elise Gonati into the game during that last dead ball. 10-7, Wright State with a 3-point lead. Now it's Hubricks, one dribble, left-hand pass to Calvin, switch it left side to Finke. Finke back out front to Calvin, can't get out the shot. He gets it back. He'll fire one from 3-point range and knock it down from the left wing.
He gets his feet set. I mean, he's a good shooter. Sometimes he takes shots off balance, but that time he had his feet set, squared up to the basket, and buried the 3.
On the other end, a 3 attempt is missed. That shot taken by Trayden Williams, who had a couple yesterday. He missed that one off wide to the left. Right corner, Hubricks out to Finke. Finke, dribble drive, goes at left corner, Holden. He'll shoot with 3, and he got it deep in the left corner. Already Tanner Holden with 8 points here in this first half. The Raiders now extend the lead to 9.
This is something they didn't do last night. They did not make 3-point shots early in the game. They struggled shooting the ball early in the game, but boy, they can rebound, and they dominated the glass last night in the first half.
Williams misses the shot. Raiders come back on the other end. I'm sure Vasily had something to do with it. Didn't get a block, but he definitely caused problem. Here's Calvin for 3. That time from the right wing, misses it. Ball is tipped and picked up by Gonati on the baseline. And back comes Robert Morris, trailing 16-7. We're under 14 minutes to play here in the first half. Robert Morris making some fine adjustments, according to Coach Nagy, and post-game yesterday during that game. Kept it close throughout.
Well, Coach Nagy made the comment after the game about how difficult these guys are to guard, that they really run their sets well. They run their offense extremely well. And
a lot of ball screens. Here's a 3 attempt by Williams is no good. Calvin with it up the left sideline to Hubricks. Hubricks with a dribble, back out to Basili. Basili to Hubricks.
Hubricks hasn't shot a free throw on the season. In fact, all of his field goals, with the exception of 4, have been three-point shots.
Basili going in, I go nutty. He cannot get the shot to go. Good defense by the Colonials, and they come away with it.
That was excellent defense. Made him shoot a fadeaway. He wanted to get to the rim there, and good defense kept him from doing that.
Now Tracy with a right-hand dribble on the elbow. He's stopped by Hubricks. One bounce back out front to Williams. That's Trayden Williams. Now Tracy gets it back, gives it up to Williams. Takes the three-pointer, I should say at the free throw line, that is. He tried to pass it down into the post, but the ball was kicked by the Raiders.
Yeah, but see, I don't know. I don't understand that, because that was not an intentional kick. He just threw it off the Raiders' foot. I'm not sure about that.
Substitutions, Cameron Wilbon into the game, a 6'5" junior out of Gary, Indiana, for Robert Morris. See if we can see any other changes. Also, Pat Sumnick, a freshman from Green Bay, and we're going to step out of bounds, so a turnover for Robert Morris. The Raiders also reinsert Loudon Love into the lineup.
That's Robert Morris's first turnover. The Raiders haven't turned the ball over yet. Both teams last night did a pretty good job. Wright State only had 6 turnovers, had none in the second half. Robert Morris, I think, had 9 in the game. But neither team turned it over very many times.
Wright State 3 for 8 beyond 3. Finke dribbled down the penetration down the baseline, gets it to Holden. Finke, or should say to Love, down on the left block. Love bouncing in against his defender. Short range, left it short, and the rebound to Sumnick.
See, when you shoot a fadeaway like that, it makes it tougher. He wants to go to the basket. That's good defense. When you can make him shoot a fadeaway, you've done a really good job.
Tracy flying to the basket. The left-hand runner off the glass. He missed it, and the rebound to Wright State. Quickly down to the other end of the floor, it's Love. Turns around with the left hand, cannot get the ball to fall, and Sumnick with another rebound.
Loudon has had a really, really difficult weekend. He'll be glad to see Robert Morris leave town. They've made it difficult on him.
Trayden Williams goes inside on Holden. He can't get the shot to fall, and the rebound for Finke, and back come the Raiders in transition. Hubricks catch and shoot 3. It's off the front of the iron and into the hands of Robert Morris Tracy.
Well, Alex didn't get his feet set there. He was open, but you know, you don't have your feet set. It makes it a more difficult shot. He was on the move. Nothing wrong with the shot, but I think he would have been better served if he'd got his feet set. I guess there was an offensive screen foul called there.
And a timeout for us on the floor. Under 12 minutes to play here in this first half. We will take a break from Wright State's Nutter Center with a score: the Raiders 16 and the Colonials 7.
It's always out there. The horizon. A reminder that our greatest goals are rarely attained. And as soon as you reach one, another emerges. But every day we rise and work harder, dig deeper, ask one more question, take one more shot in relentless pursuit of our horizon.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions gift collection.
Now I'm so happy.
Our care lives here, now more than ever. It now lives behind the mask of those who care. It lives in waiting rooms, now with more space. It lives in keeping our doors open, now with more precautions. It lives here in doctor visits that can be done anywhere. And even here, where our ER still remains the safest place for all of your emergency care. It's in everything we do and who we are. Our care lives here. Premier Health.
Horizon League is comprised of 12 institutions that are committed to league-wide safety protocols to help ensure the health and well-being of over 3,000 student-athletes, coaches, administrators, and fans. To learn more, visit horizonleague.com. 16-7 Wright State, 11:43 to play here in the first half. Along with Jim Brown, I'm Chris Collins. And so far, both teams not making many shots.
Well,
they've
cooled off.
Well.
Yeah, they've cooled off. Wright State's gone 5 possessions without scoring, and Robert Morris has gone 8 possessions without scoring.
Tim Finke with the ball out front to Holden. Tanner with 8 first-half points already for the Raiders. Middle of the floor, Basili. Can't lob it inside. Goes to Finke on the wing left side. One bounce pass to Love with 12 to shoot. Works against Sumnik. Love taking him inside, faces a double team, gets it over to Basili. He puts it up and he scores and he's fouled. So between the two twin towers for Wright State, one finds the other and a chance for a three-point play for Grant Basili.
The reason he found the other, you see here on the replay, he gets double teamed, and it's just a good, see how Grant Basili relocated to the other side of the basket. His man went to double team Loudon from the back, and Grant recognized that and just slid to the other side of the basket. Just a heads-up play by Grant Basili to get him in position where Loudon could get the ball to him, and then he made the layup and got fouled.
Bain was the culprit there. He picks up his second foul. He goes back to the bench as Basili misses the free throw, but Love got the rebound, put it in, score the basket. He'll get a chance for a three-point play.
I don't think the basket went in, Chris.
Well, I can't see it from this angle.
Yeah, no, it didn't go in. It rolled over the rim, but there was a foul called. You're right about that. I just happened to be watching the monitor. That's the reason I know.
I'm looking down on the floor here from the corner of the concourse. I apologize for that. Here's Basili inside. A foul called, and it's an offensive foul on Grant Basili. That's his first and the team's first here in the first half with 11:15 to play. It's 18-7 Wright State. Put that left shoulder into him.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely an offensive foul. He tried to make contact there to give himself a little bit of space and hit the Robert Morris player a little bit too hard.
Williams outside of the arc, gets the ball to Tracy. Holden stays with him, and now Traden Williams with it. Gives it up quickly to Wilbon. Tracy outside of the arc looking for the ball screen, gets it from Spear. Now they feed it to Wilbon, taking it inside on Welledge. His shot is good from the left side off the glass.
Robert Morris runs a ball screen offense. I mean, just about everything they do is off of a ball screen or a curl move, and they do it extremely well.
Love takes Sumnik inside, goes up with the left hand and scores off the glass.
Well, he got it deep that time, and he went to his left side. He's right-handed. He went with the left hand off the glass there.
4 for Love. The Raiders with an 11-point lead. Spear out front to Tracy. Tracy off the dribble with the left hand, takes it into the paint. Scoop shot off the glass, rolls off the rim into the hands of Holden.
Tough shot there. He just didn't use the glass properly.
Welledge with it over to Basili. Skip pass over to Finke. He's wide open from 3, and he can't get the shot to fall, but there's Love. He cannot clean it up. His shot is short, and the rebound is Spear.
Well, that's how Loudon's been this weekend. He's been short on everything. Like I said last night, he was 1 for 9 in the first half. In this early today, he's 2 for 5. And the ones he's missed, he's just left short.
Traden Williams inside the paint, goes back right side now to Tracy. 10 on the shot clock. Tracy pulls up from the right elbow. His jump shot is short. Rebound to Love.
People think layups are really easy, but they're not as easy as people think they are, because you're jumping in the air. You got a defender near you. It's not an easy shot.
Love going in strong under the bucket. Reverse layup is good.
Well, what an athletic move there. There's a lot of big guys that could never even dream about doing that. He drove down the right-hand side, went around underneath the basket, and made a reverse layup. What an athletic move for a 6'9" guy.
Tracy holding the ball. He gets the ball to Wilbon. Back to Tracy. Sumnik. Quick pass over to Williams. Traden taking it inside in the traffic. He can't get the layup to go, but there's the follow. Good by Sumnik.
Yeah, I thought he got fouled, too. Looked to me like he got hit across the arm. That's good strength on his part to get that thing to go in.
Raiders with the ball and an 11-point lead. Love backing in. No-look pass over to Basili down the baseline, and he scores.
Well, I don't think Robert Morris is doing a very good job of doubling. I mean, they're too late on the double, and they're leaving their man too soon, and Wright State's taking advantage of it. If you're going to double team, you got to be an aggressive double team.
Wilbon, little baseline jump shot is missed. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robert Morris. Substitutions, Calvin and Hubricks back into the Raiders lineup. Also see Ferris and Olise Gonati back for Robert Morris.
Neither team's shooting real well. Wright State's at 40%. They're 3 for 10 on threes. Robert Morris is 27%. They're 1 for 5 on threes. You know, last night's game, Robert Morris hit threes. They hit threes when they needed them. Every time they needed a big basket, they came up with one. That's not happening for them so far in this game today.
Love has it high post. Cannot find a passing lane for Basili. They go to Finke. He tried to get it to Basili, who tried to save it, knocks over a banner on the baseline.
Yeah, it's just a bad pass.
And it's a turnover for Wright State.
I mean, that's not an easy pass to make. You're trying to throw it quite a distance there and trying to get it over the defender's hands. And Tim just threw it a little bit too far.
Williams bringing the ball up. Traden Williams, the freshman guard.
Another offensive foul.
Offensive foul away from the ball, and another turnover for Robert Morris. That's going to be 16 fouls, Coach.
That was the guard's fault there. He did not wait. He did not wait for the screener to get set. He took it off the dribble, and the screener was trying to come to set the screen, and that's the common problem when you're running a ball screen offense. You've got to be so focused on making sure you wait on that screen to get set before you make your dribble drive.
Williams comes out of the game. This is Love, and he is held on the play, and that's going to be team foul number 7. So we will have the 1-and-1 when we return after the under 8 break. So with 7:57 remaining here in this first half, the Raiders seen a little more love in this game than they did yesterday, and they lead Robert Morris by a score of 24-11.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
How about no?
No.
No way.
Wow. I wish I could get a deal on a smartphone, but I'm not a new customer.
Well, actually, no.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
How about no?
No.
No way.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I...
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
Wow. I wish I could get a deal on a smartphone, but I'm not a new customer.
Well, actually, no.
Wow. I wish I could get a deal on a smartphone, but I'm not a new customer.
Well, actually, no.
You've got big plans for your small business.
Wow. I wish I could get a deal on a smartphone, but I'm not a new customer.
Well, actually, no.
You've got big plans for your small business.
How about no?
No.
No way.
Wow. I wish I could get a deal on a smartphone, but I'm not a new customer.
Well, actually, no.
How about no?
No.
No way.
How about no?
No.
No way.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
How about no?
No.
No way.
How about no?
No.
No way.
The Pro Bowl celebration presented by Verizon. Today at 3 on ESPN, ABC, and Disney XD. The Pro Bowl celebration presented by Verizon. Today at 3 on ESPN, ABC, and Disney XD.
Along with Jim Brown, Chris Collins here at the Nutter Center as we come back after that foul that was called on Gonati. 17 foul. Loudon Love will go to the line for a 1-and-1, and he will get the bonus. Shooting much better from the line after the first part of the season, Coach. He's over 60% overall.
Yeah, 63 in the conference so far. Yeah, he's done a much. He and Grant Basili both have improved their free throw shooting tremendously.
And missed that second one. It's 25-11 Wright State. Robert Morris with the rebound. We have 7:52 to play here in this first half. Williams on the floor to Gonati. Wilbon had it for a moment. High post to Spear. Spear dribble handoff. Wilbon taking the ball inside, draws contact and a foul call against Wright State. That will be team foul number 2, and I believe that was Hubricks that got called for the personal. And that's his first.
Their guards are so good off the dribble, and they, all they need is like a half a step, and boy, they'll take you right to the basket. Now they're having a difficult time today finishing around the basket. I mean, Wright State has they have rim protectors in Loudon Love and Grant Basile, and when they're both in there, which they are right now, it really makes it difficult to get anything inside off the dribble.
Cameron Wilbon splits 2 free throws, and Loudon Love picks up the second missed shot. Yesterday, Robert Morris was just 2 for 2 at the line. Now they have 2 free throws here in this game with 7.5 minutes to play in the first half, trailing 25-12. Tim Finke with it. Now Basile looking inside, goes back out front to Hubergs, reverse it left side to Calvin, left corner Finke. Finke taking it with a dribble into the paint, feeds it down on the baseline to Love. A reverse layup is good.
Yeah, I tell you, Loudon was working really, really hard that time to get himself open. They were playing behind him, and Robert Morris, I think it was Spear, was doing a phenomenal job of keeping the ball out of his hands. And there was 2 guys really going after each other in terms of offense and defense. It was fun to watch.
Dribble drive by Wilbon. Puts up a jump shot in the paint. He misses it.
That's
and back come the Raiders.
That's Loudon's 8th rebound already.
Basile gets the ball inside. Off balance shot. Cannot get it to go. Tipped around loose and grabbed by Ferris.
Well, when he caught that ball, he was off balance, and he just never got his feet set. And he got it up, which was a smart thing to do, but
Ferris taking the ball inside, but he knocked it off of his right knee out of bounds, and another turnover for Robert Morris here in this first half. That's turnover number 4. Tanner Holden is back, and the freshman Hubergs goes back to the bench for Wright State.
This is a totally different Robert Morris team than what we saw last night, Chris. I mean, they're having a really difficult time at the offensive end. Wright State is a little bit better offensively than they were last night, but not super better. I mean, they're only shooting 40%.
Here's Trey Calvin with a spin dribble, goes into the lane with a floater, can't get it to fall. Ball loose on the baseline, and it's picked up by Gonati.
I don't think that ball hit anything.
Williams, the senior point guard, with the possession, works against Calvin. On the wing, behind the back pass to Spear. Straight on 3, top of the key is short. The rebound by one hand by Basile.
You know, Spear, that's a good second or third 3 he's taken, and he's only made 3 on the season.
Love goes underneath the bucket, finds Finke, back out to Basile. Wide open is Calvin. He does not take the 3. 17 on the shot clock. Now Love with it on the right baseline. Dribbling inside against Gonati with a left hand. He knocks it down.
Well, that's a great move right there. I mean, he drove baseline, got shut off, spun back to his left hand, got into the lane, shot a left-handed hook. He's right-handed, and just a great move.
5.5 to play in the first half. Wright State with a 17-point lead, 29-12. Wilbon feeds it to Spear, looking backdoor, cannot get the pass to his teammate Williams. Back over to Wilbon. 10 on the shot clock. Williams working against Calvin on the left wing. Now they go right side to Spear. Right corner in front of the Raiders bench. Pull-up jump shot inside the three-point line by Wilbon is no good. Gonati had it, tipped it out front to Ferris. Fresh shot clock for Robert Morris, trailing by a score of 29-12 with 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Wilbon over to Ferris, looks for the ball screen. Now he takes it down right side, goes into the hoop, switches to the left hand and puts it in.
Yeah, nice move there. He had a ball screen, but he refused the ball screen, went to the right, and that kind of surprised Wright State.
Ball goes down and low to Love, had the ball stripped out of his hands and stolen by Robert Morris. Gonati knocked it out and picked up by Ferris. Ferris, the freshman guard, off the ball screen, takes it to the right wing, now comes back outside the arc. Goes top of the key to Spear. Dribble drive by Williams, leaning in into the corner. Wide open Wilbon for 3 in the right corner is an air ball right into the hands on the weak side to Calvin. Calvin, left corner, Finke. Finke back out to Holden. Holden lobs it down and low, left post to Love. Love had the ball knocked out of his hands. He gets it back, feeds it over to Holden. Wide open from 3. He misses that shot. Rebound, Love puts it up and scores.
He's just dominating inside right now on the glass. I think he's already got 10 rebounds, Chris. Well, they
got him for 11 or 7 rather.
Yeah, well, that's not right because he had 6 and I got 2 rebounds at the other end, so they must have given them to somebody else. But anyway, he's dominating inside here late in the first half.
Loudon Love with 11 points here in this first half. 3:43 remaining. And on the right sideline, a foul is called on Trey Calvin. That's going to send us to the under 4 break. So Loudon Love breaking out here in this game, already in double digits with 13 points and 8 rebounds. And the Raiders will go to the break with a lead of 31-14.
Right now is the time for you to find your passion, find your people, and find your future. Right here in your backyard is the place to be. Wright State University. Make a change, stay close to home, and get a world-class education at one of the lowest 4-year tuition rates in Ohio. We will join you for the rest of your journey from student to professional. For more information, go to wright.edu/now. Right here, right now, Wright State.
No matter how early you're up or how late you're running, when you start your day at Speedway, we've got what you need to have a good morning. We've got it hot, we've got it cold, we've got it sprinkled, we've got it ready. No matter where you're heading or what you're craving, we're here to make your morning a little better. Because when you get off to a better start, you go on to a better day.
Love lower than low prices? Then get more ways to save at Kroger, where you can find personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. All for prices that are lower than low. On food that's fresher than fresh. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Raiders defense has limited Robert Morris to just 26% shooting here in this first half. The Raiders lead 31-14 with 3:42 left on the first half clock. Along with Jim Brown, I'm Chris Collins. And the Raiders emphasizing getting the ball inside to Loudon Love, who's having a much better game here today than he did yesterday.
Well, it's like night and day. I mean, and it's night and day in the Raiders' defense, too. Their defense today is making it difficult for Robert Morris. Now, they've gotten some decent shots. They just haven't made them. They're 1 for 7 on threes. And quite frankly, that kept them in the game last night in the first half, their three-point shooting.
Williams attacking the basket. The ball loose, and Sumrick is there to clean it up. And he gets a couple on that little shot from just close range to the basket. 31-16, Wright State. 3:25 to play here in the first. Finke, right corner three is good. 34-14, the Raiders have opened up a 20-point advantage. Clock running with 3:10 to play in the first half.
Yeah, the key thing here is 14 points in the first half. I mean, Coach Nagy, I think, got onto these guys a little bit after the game last night on their defense. He wasn't happy at all with the defense. And
Williams a three, fading away out front over Calvin, knocks it down.
See, that's what they did last night, was they made a bunch of threes in the first half. They made 10 in the game.
Holden will try from the left corner, and he drills it. Tanner Holden now in double figures. He has got 11. Loudon Love leads with 13, and it's going to be a timeout called by Robert Morris. And we're going to keep it right here with 2:44 remaining in this first half.
Yeah, well, Andrew Toole got right out on the floor that time after a couple of players. He wasn't happy with that. I mean, Tanner Holden couldn't be any more wide open. I mean, he was so wide. There wasn't anybody within 10 feet of him, and you can't ever pass up that shot. I don't know who you are. And, of course, Coach Toole saw that and recognized it right away and called the timeout, and he got into a couple of his guys.
Raiders have made 4 of their last 5 field goal attempts and have opened up an 18-point advantage here.
Well, they're 5 for 13 on three-point shots today, and I'm not sure. I think they hit 6 last night. They're not what I would consider a hefty three-point shooting team. They got some guys that can make them. I mean, there's no question about that. But I don't think, I think 20, 22 a game is about what Coach Nagy would like to see happen.
Tracy back into the game for Robert Morris. Over to Williams. High post pass, and it's thrown away. Sumnick can't handle it. Love with the steal. Left wing, it's Holden. Holden fakes it to Love. Now they go back out front, reverse it right side. Finke. He'll try a right corner three. And he's got 2 straight. He's got 3 threes in the game, and the Raiders lead at 40-19.
Well, that time he was guarded. I mean, there was a guy in his lap, and he still made the shot. And that was just a heat check shot right there. I mean, he hit one, and he got the ball back, and he just, hey, I'm going to shoot it again, and he made it.
Finke with 9, all on 3-point buckets. Spear with it for Robert Morris. Off to Tracy. Dribbles into the paint. Open from 3 is Traydon Williams. Rattles out. Kubrick's the rebound. 1:51 to play in the first half. Wright State with the ball, leading 40-19. Out front to Finke. Feeds it down into Love. Love goes in strong with the right hand. Put up the shot. Missed it. And the rebound down to Williams.
Well, I think Loudon fumbled the pass there. It was a good curl cut by him, but I think he fumbled the pass.
Good defense by Finke. Knocking the ball out of bounds as the pass was intended for Spear underneath the bucket. Tim Finke, just an all-around player for this Wright State team. course, we can see his three-point prowess in this game already, but also just a tremendous rebounder and also defender.
Wright State has two players, Tim Finke and Tanner Holden, who are so versatile. They can guard multiple players on the floor. They both can shoot the three. They're both great rebounders, and they're ultimate team players. That's the thing about them.
Spears strong to the basket, is able to get the layup. Robert Morris bench wanted a foul also. Back come the Raiders, leading 40-21.
I think there might have been a foul.
Love with it on the right lane line, spins around his defender, takes him underneath the basket, puts it up off the glass and scores. Sumnick having some problems with Loudon Love here in this first half.
He's a handful. When Loudon's on his game, he's a handful. Last night was kind of a, that doesn't happen very often, maybe once a season where he has that type of a half.
And we have a foul called as taking the ball to the basket is Williams. Stops the clock with 52.6 seconds left in the first half. Quickly, Grant Basile gets up off the Raiders bench, and he'll replace Trey Calvin.
Loudon Love wasn't voted preseason player of the year for no reason at all. He's a handful. He's so daggone athletic, and he's strong. I mean, he's lost a lot of weight since he's come to Wright State, but he's still one strong dude inside.
The foul was on Calvin. That was his second. That's why he's come out of the game. Williams out front with the dribble. Senior guard takes it to the right elbow. Now they go left side to Traydon Williams. Takes the ball in. Yeah. Nice drive, and he scores on the runner.
Well, he avoided the shot blockers in there. Kind of slid to the side, and
Raiders will call a 30-second timeout with 31.6 seconds left. There's 26 on the shot clock. It's 42-23. Wright State here in this first half. And for the Raiders, it's been about defense, something that Coach Nagy mentioned at the end of the game yesterday. His team did not do it, at least for meeting his expectations throughout the whole game yesterday.
But then he also said he gave Robert Morris some credit. I mean, he really did, about how well they execute their offense, and they do a lot of ball screening, more so than most teams. A lot of ball screen offense in today's college basketball game, but their three guards played really well last night. They've struggled a little bit today, and I think has a lot to do with Wright State's defense. Wright State's got their shooting percentage up now to 47%. There for a long time it was in the 30s. Robert Morris is still at 35% for the first half, and Wright State's out rebounding Robert Morris 25-15.
Wright State came into this game with a differential in rebounding of a +9. Yesterday was close.
Well, they have 8 offensive rebounds already. Robert Morris has 2.
Tim Finke, right corner, feeds it over to Holden with 12 to shoot underneath the basket. All alone as Love goes up for the dunk, and he's fouled by Sumnick.
Great pass by
Holden.
Tanner Holden. We talked about Tim Finke and Tanner Holden. They're just a coach's delight. I mean, there isn't a college coach anywhere in the country who wouldn't like to have somebody like that, because they can do so many things. They can shoot the three. They're great passers. They defend. They're team players, and they never show any emotion. I mean, you never see anything out of them. It's just all business out on the court.
Yeah, they just play.
Yeah.
Trey Calvin comes back out of the game for Wright State. Loudon Love misses that first free throw. He's now a 1 for 3 in this first half. And the second one is short. Rebound, though, is loose, picked up by Basile. Basile tried to dribble and dribbled it right off of one of the feet of the... No, they change it. All right, he originally called on the baseline to Wright State, but it goes back to Robert Morris.
Well, he tried to make a power move there. And
dribble it off his foot.
He dribbled it off his foot and went out of bounds.
Traydon Williams bringing the ball into the offensive end, gets a screen from Spear. Left corner, Sumnick fakes the jump shot.
Oh, great defense by Tanner Holden.
And they will not get the shot off in time. So good defense by the Raiders does not give Robert Morris a look before the final buzzer here in this first half. And we will send it to halftime with the score. Wright State 42 and Robert Morris 23. On the road at Northern Kentucky. For Robert Morris, though, Jim Brown, they're going to go home for the next 2 weekends.
Yeah, and they need to stretch something together. I mean, I think right now they might have the worst record in the league.
They do.
And they're so much better than that. I mean, they've had some COVID issues, and they've lost some tough games, and they just need to have a good half here and bounce back next weekend. They having games at home. They're good at home. I mean, they played pretty well at home.
Tracy holding the ball out front. Now he swings it with a left-hand pass over to Williams. 16 on the shot clock. Williams off the ball screen. Down to Spear. Lost the handle on it. And a reach-in foul called on Grant Basile. For Basile, his second personal. The team's first here in the second half.
Yeah, Grant got a lot of ball, but he also got the arm, the wrist of the Robert Morris player driving to the basket. That was a pick and roll, and they threw it to the player rolling to the basket.
Inbounds pass. Tracy gets the ball back out top of the key. Swings it on the right wing to Ferris. Holden working through that ball screen. Ferris gives up the ball to Bain, playing with 2 fouls. Leaves a screen for Williams. Leans in with the right hand. Rattles around and through. So a bucket for Williams. 42-25 Raiders. 19:22 to play.
There's that curl move again, coming off the curl, and they're very adept at doing that. I mean, they do a really nice job.
Tanner Holden tried to get the ball out front. It's tipped and collected by Finke out near midcourt. 15 to shoot. Finke picks up his dribble to Basile, looking inside. Now goes outside on the right wing to Calvin. Calvin, one bounce pass, top of the key. It's Loudon Love with 5 to shoot. Lobbed it inside. Didn't see Spear, who reaches in and intercepts the pass.
I just didn't get it high enough. That's good defense by Spear. I mean, he did a nice job, but Loudon's got to get that ball higher than that.
Williams off the ball screen. Step back 3 over Holden. Rolls out, and the rebound to Finke. Wright stayed out rebounding Robert Morris 27-15 in this game. 42-25 Raiders with a lead. Calvin with the dribble, top of the key, gets it down left lane line to Love. Love faking the pass inside with the left hand, puts up the shot from the baseline, misses it. And coming up with it is Spear.
That was good defense there. That was not a good shot by Loudon Love. That didn't even hit the rim. I mean, that was first off, it was a difficult shot. It's probably one he shouldn't have taken.
Here's Ferris stepping inside the three-point line from the left corner, knocks down the jump shot. 42-27 Raiders. We played almost 2 minutes here in the first half.
The Raiders did a good job on him in the first half. He only had 3 shot attempts, and he was a very good player last night in that win last night by Wright State.
Wow, physical down in the post. Bain battling with Love. The ball goes out of bounds. And let's see who they give the ball to. I think it's going to stay with the Raiders. The officials have not signaled that, but Calvin ready to put the ball in play. Substitutions, 2 subs in now for Robert Morris. Spear is going to come out of the game along with the aforementioned Bain.
Boy, they sure could have called a foul right there. I mean, Loudon, the reason he lost the ball is because somebody had a hold of his arm.
And speaking of holding of the arm on the inbounds pass, Tanner Holden underneath the bucket on the lob pass from Calvin is held by Williams, and that's going to be, I believe, his first foul and the team's first here in the second half. It's his second, correction. Now Love with the inbounds pass, goes inside with the left hand, puts the shot up soft, and it goes through.
Yeah, that breaks a 6-0 run by Robert Morris. They scored the last 2 points of the first half, first 4 here in the second half. Wright State's biggest lead was 21.
44-27 Wright State right now. We played 2.5 minutes here in the second half. Williams holding the ball, goes left corner 3. Ferris stepping back in front of his own bench, knocks it down from deep.
Yeah, for a freshman, he plays with a lot of confidence and can really shoot the basketball.
Freshman out of Burlington, Vermont.
Shooting 54% out there.
Passing the ball inside and losing it out of bounds. Basile going for Love, juggled it, knocked it out of bounds, so a turnover, Wright State.
Yeah, Wright State's had the ball 4 times here, and they're just out of sync offensively. They've only gotten 1 shot. They've turned it over twice. They only turned it over 3 times in the first half. They've got 2 already here in the second half.
Here's Williams strong to the basket. Flips it into the corner, left-handed 3. Right corner is good by Tracy. So Robert Morris heating up as we played almost 3 minutes. It's 44-33. Wright State lead has been trimmed to 11.
Well, that's exactly the kind of start Robert Morris needed. I mean, they need to get back into this game. Now, there's no, 20-point shot, but you get back at 1 shot at a time. And
Trey Calvin with a jumper inside the 3-point line, straight on, misses it. Offensive rebound, Basile, and Love taking it to the hoop. He's fouled before the shot. That foul is going to be whistled against Gonati. Stops the clock with 16:46 to play. The Raiders lead 44-33.
What you want to do is go one media time to the other. They were down 19 at halftime. Try to get it to 12 or 13 at the first media time, and then
nice pass inside. Basile finish it with a flush on the nice look from Tanner Holden.
Yeah, that was a great pass. I mean, he got it over the top of the defense that time, and there was nobody there. So Grant had an easy attempt.
Tanner Holden, an all-state wide receiver in high school football, shows his passing prowess there.
Yeah, that was a great pass. I mean, that had to be right over the top of the defender because they were fronting Grant inside.
Gonati setting the screen, and he doesn't do it legally. So that's a foul on Gonati. And I believe that's going to be foul number 4 on the forward for Robert Morris. Team foul number 3 here in the second half.
Well, that wasn't a very smart play. I mean, he set the screen and he ran right over the Wright State player. He should know better than that. You just can't do something like that, particularly right in front of the referee. We'll see it here. You'll see watch what he does here. He just runs right over the Wright State player. Now he's rolling to the basket, but
it's not the jet sweep.
Yeah, you can't clear a path for yourself.
Holden with the ball, gets it out front to Finke. Catch and shoot 3. He knocks it down. His 4th triple of the game, and the Raiders extend the lead to 49-33.
Yeah, and every one of them has been nothing but net, right in the center of the basket. Just a perfect shot. He loves that corner shot. I mean, he'll shoot it from anywhere, to be honest.
Williams answers with a straight-on 3 for Robert Morris. It's 49-36 Raiders, under 16 minutes to play.
Chris, they only made 2 in the first half. They've already made 3 here in the second half.
Lobbins down in low to Love. Spins left, goes right, puts it up from short range and scores.
Well, he made the move there before they had a chance to double team him, and that's something Loudon really, I think, a lot of times needs to work on a little bit, is to make that move quick and rather than holding the ball. Sometimes he holds the ball and the defense doubles him. That time he just made a really quick move before they even had a chance to double him.
Love with 19. Wilbon. Out front, Tracy. Now Williams deep on the right wing. Shot fake. Steps back. 3 over Finke.
Travel, yeah.
And it's going to be called a traveling violation.
They caught him.
All right, we'll take a timeout. The under 16 break here in the second half at Wright State. And the Raiders are up on Robert Morris, and shooting the 3 ball is Tim Finke. He's got 4 of them in this contest. Score Wright State 51, Robert Morris 36.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
You've got big plans for your small business.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
Wow. I wish I could get a deal on a smartphone, but I'm not a new customer.
Well, actually, no.
How about no?
No.
No way.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
How about no?
No.
No way.
How about no?
No.
No way.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
One app lets you follow any team, any league, any player. You control the whole scene.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
How about no?
No.
No way.
How about no?
No.
No way.
The Pro Bowl celebration presented by Verizon. Today at 3 on ESPN, ABC, and Disney XD. Are you ready for the Super Bowl?
Break it, ticket it down.
The Horizon League is comprised, that is, of 12 public and private institutions located in some of the largest cities in the country, including 10 schools in the top 70 media markets. To learn more, visit horizonleague.com. Along with Jim Brown, Chris Collins back at the Nutter Center, 15-11 to play in the second half, 51-36 Raiders. Wright State will put the ball in play in the backcourt. Calvin bringing the ball up on the wing to Hubricks, inserted into the game. Low post, it goes to Holden, working against Williams, backing in with a left-hand dribble, swings it out to Calvin, catch and shoot 3, scrims in front of the rim, underneath is Love. Love trying to get position, his shot missed it, and the rebound comes down to Sundik. So Loudon Love with a point range layup right there. Could not get it to fall, Coach.
Well, he just shot it a little too hard. There's a turnover.
Yeah, the freshman Williams threw the ball out of bounds as Wilbon was heading toward the bucket. Threw it behind him.
The shot by Trey Calvin wasn't a good shot to begin with. I mean, it was the shot clock. Well, there's plenty of time left on the shot clock. He just decided to shoot it. It was an air ball. And Loudon got the rebound, and he was contested right there.
Holden gets it inside against Williams, puts it up. Good defense, and Love will go up for the rebound if a foul is called on Williams. And that's going to be his third foul as the Raiders go inside. That's a mismatch, Holden against Williams.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and he fouled him pretty good because Tanner, he didn't even hit the rim with that shot.
And he normally is proficient and very efficient around the basket. Holden with 11 points in the game, 4 for 6 from the floor. He's made his only free throw in this game, has 3 rebounds in 24 minutes of action. First free throw off the back flinch and no good. That's unusual. He's been shooting the ball extremely well, especially in league games.
We talked about Wright State not fouling last night. Robert Morris shot 2 free throws. They've only shot 2 so far today. Coach Toole might think that he's getting a raw deal here, but the Raiders have played good defense without fouling.
Holden makes the second. He splits a pair. He's now got 12 points, and the Raiders lead now goes to 52-36 with 14:20 to play. Traden Williams. Sumnick had it for a moment. Now they switch it around left wing. Williams, head and shoulder fake, takes the ball inside, an easy layup.
Wow. Well, he refused to screen again and just took it the other way. Nobody was there to help. That was just not very good defense on the part of the Raiders. You know, you talk about Robert Morris not shooting any free throws. Well, without A.J. Brahma, they don't have an inside game, so to speak, offensively, and there's where you create a lot of fouls, is inside.
Love against Sumbrick, goes inside, forces it up with the right hand, and he gets it to go through. It's 54-38 Raiders.
It was a little short with that, but he got the roll. He got it over the rim. I was a little short. It hit the front of the rim, just rolled over the top.
Robert Morris back on the offensive end. Williams making the catch. Back out to Tracy. 13:30 to play. Williams feeds it into Sumbrick. His layup is partially blocked by Love, and he also got a part of Sumbrick, who will go to the line for 2 free throws.
If you watch Robert Morris run their offense, I mean, they do such a good job of utilizing their forwards right here. You don't see it, but you see the end of it off the pick and roll. But they use their forwards. They put them up at the elbow extended, and they use them as screeners, and they use them for curl moves. They run pick and rolls. They just, I mean, if you're a guard trying to defend these 3 guards, you're going to exert a lot of energy because they're constantly moving.
Sumnick, a 67% free throw shooter, makes the first, and the second one is also good. So he's now got 6 points in the game. He's going to come out of the lineup, and checking back in for Robert Morris, so we can check the number. It's going to be Bain. Charles Bain, senior forward, back in. 14-point lead for the Raiders. Clock running with 13:18 to play. Hubricks makes the catch on the right wing. Gets it down. Right side, step back jumper by Tanner Holden. It's off the back of the iron and into the hands of Tracy. Tracy will bring the ball up and set up the Robert Morris offense. Gets 2 ball screens out front, still with a dribble. Shot clock at 16. Here's Bain firing a 3-point shot, hits the front of the iron and bounces into the hands of Finke. Finke gets it back to Holden, finds Finke. Finke with 4 threes to the free throw line. On the wing it goes to Love. Love dribbling inside with the right hand, uses the glass and knocks it down.
That wasn't an easy shot at all. That was a difficult shot. He had defense right on him. It was about a 10-footer. He used the glass.
Loudon Love now with 21 points. Traden Williams passes the ball inside. Got a steal by Calvin. Picked up the loose ball by Hubricks.
Now they had him surrounded there. Nowhere to go.
Hubricks over to Calvin. Swings it left wing. Finke waiting for Holden. Makes the catch on the left lane line. Holden inside. Puts up the shot from short range and puts it in. Mismatch against Tracy. It was easy once Holden made the catch in the paint.
A nice soft shot, too. The last 2 baskets by the Raiders have been real soft. They just hit the front of the rim and rolled over. They had the proper spin. Left them both a little short, but they got the roll.
Traden Williams with a dribble, crossover, pull-up jump shot at the right elbow. Off the glass, misses it. Wilbon will be called for a foul over the back.
Yeah, he pushed Loudon in the back.
That'll send us to the under 12 timeout. It comes with 11 minutes and 49 seconds left here in this first half. And Tim Finke finds his teammate, Tanner Holden, down in the paint, who's had double digits in this game. He's got 14 points to go along with Loudon Love's 23 as the Raiders will take the break with 11:49 to go here in the second half and lead at 58-40.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I
have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I
have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
How about no?
No.
No way.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
Wow. I wish I could get a deal on a smartphone, but I'm not a new customer.
Well, actually, no.
Wow. I wish I could get a deal on a smartphone, but I'm not a new customer.
Well, actually, no.
How about no?
No.
No way.
One app lets you follow any team, any league, any player. You control the whole scene.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
Hulu show my team hit a game winner. I seen her walk off for a series.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
How about no?
No.
No way.
Wright State with an 18-point lead over Robert Morris. We have just under 12 minutes to play here in the second half, and Jalen Hall had not dressed in available for the Wright State Raiders tonight. Second half yesterday, if you missed it, he took a tumble on a play as he was heading towards a loose ball, and they just figured, the Wright State administration, that he'd take a day off here, and he's rooting his teammates on the sideline. And we haven't heard, but hopefully Jalen will be available with the team when they head to UIC this weekend.
Yeah, because he's been playing really well. He was playing well yesterday before he got hurt.
Back to action. Wright State with a possession. Calvin picks up his dribble. Short pass on the wing to Finke. Goes inside to Basili. Leans in on Bain and scores off the glass.
That's a really good pass, but that was a great strong move there by Grant. I mean, he was contested at the basket by Khalil Spear, and he just took it up strong, used the glass.
Raiders by 20. That's 6 points now for Grant Basili in the game. Coming off that career high 26 yesterday in the win, or 29, I should say. Williams getting the ball screen, will launch a three over Calvin. It rims out. Rebound by Bain in traffic. Goes up, had his shot altered by Basili, and it's tipped over to Hubricks. Hubricks off to Finke. Finke leaves it inside to Basili. Has position, gets his man in the air with the left hand. Can't finish, but he'll get 2 free throws. A foul on Spear.
You know, Wright State has 2 of the best big guys in the league. In fact, yeah, I would say that tandem of Loudon Love and Grant Basili is the best in the league. And you might stop one of them, but you're not going to stop them both. I mean, last night, Loudon Love had a tough night, didn't do much. Grant Basili picked him up today. Grant's not struggling. I mean, he's playing a good game. He just hasn't had the opportunities, and Loudon Love has picked him up. And they work off each other so well. And then you add to the mix Finke and Holden. My goodness, those 4 guys.
Basili makes both free throws, and he is now unofficially has, what, 9 points in this game? We'll
yes,
double check
I think
on
you're
that.
right. Yeah. No, 10.
It's 10 now on that second free throw. Wright State up now 62-40. Clock showing 10 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second half. Spear with a dribble out front, looks inside, opts to go back out top to Ferris. Ferris gives it over to Williams. Catch and shoot three over Calvin is missed. Hubricks grabs the rebound.
Yeah, Trey actually did a really good job there. He was there on the catch. I mean, Ferris ran off of a curl cut, and and Trey was right there on the catch.
Calvin, a nice little floater on the left baseline. He knocks it down to pick up 2 points, and the Raiders extend their lead to 64-40. And a whistle and a foul out front, and a hand check foul called against Calvin on the defensive end. And for Trey Calvin, that's going to be his third personal foul. The team's third here in the second half.
Sometimes you can play really good defense and the other team just scores. I mean, there's great offense that's going to beat defense, but Trey Calvin has done a really good job. I mean, he has really made these guards from Robert Morris work to get open. There he goes again. I mean, coming off of a curl move there. Trey's right there on the catch.
Here's Tracy with the dribble, gets around Hubricks, takes it underneath the bucket. No look pass over to Spear. His shot up and blocked by Basili, out of bounds with 8 on the shot clock.
That was a great no-look pass. He came on the baseline, and I don't even know how he knew that his teammate was right there. You'll see here, just a great pass.
It was good reaction by Basili.
Yeah, Basili was right there too. I mean, not on my watch, you're not going to score.
On the inbounds pass, we're going to have a 5-second count. And a turnover for Robert Morris with 9:59 remaining, 64-40 Wright State. Substitution. Looks like Pat Sumnick is going to check back in for the Colonials. He'll replace Bain.
This has been the biggest lead for the Raiders. They had led by 21 a couple times, but 24 points, the biggest lead Wright State's had today.
Calvin bringing the ball up the floor. We're under 10 minutes to play. Well, the dribbles behind the back. Gets a screen from Basili. Takes it to the left wing. Back to Basili. Lob pass inside for Love, who finishes off the glass for 2.
That was a play. I mean, they called that. That was a set there. They ran that screen for Trey Calvin. He kicked it back to Grant. That isolated Loudon on the low post, and great pass by Grant to Loudon.
25 points for Loudon Love. Tracy got away with a dump. Nope, they're going to say he palmed it. Yeah, I think he wanted to pass, and the guy wasn't open. Good defense by Hubricks.
Here you see, watch this. He curls back, he throws it, and then right away, Grant doesn't hesitate. He throws it right in there. That's just a little high-low action, but it all got started by Trey Calvin making that reverse move and getting it back to Grant. And the key in that whole play, Chris, was that Grant didn't hold the ball. He caught it and released it right away.
Calvin picks up the loose ball in front of his own bench. Basili over to Finke. Step back 3 over Williams. He's short. Rebound, Love inside. Power dribble. He puts it up and in off the glass. Boy, Loudon Love, a big game, has 27.
Yeah, I think Loudon was upset with himself last night, no question about it. He finally made a basket. He threw his arms to the air like, praise the Lord. But, boy, today he is energized, no question about it.
Raiders by 28. Here's Spear, hands it off on the wing. Here's a shot put up. 3 is no good off the back of the iron by Ferris. Good defense by the Raiders. Rebound by Basili off to Trey Calvin on the right sideline. One bounce pass. Right lane line extended Love. Back out to Calvin. Open from 3. He knocks it down. It's now 71-40 Raiders with 8.5 minutes to play.
Well, they've taken control of the game. They really have in the last. They've scored on, 8 straight possessions they've scored, and just taking control of the game.
Williams dribble drive inside the paint. Little pass inside to his teammate Gennady. Misses it, but gets it back and puts it in. Back comes Wright State in the offensive end with 8:10 to play, leading 71-42.
That was a 17-0 run there that Robert Morris just broke with that score.
Basili gets it over to Hubricks, open from 3. Cannot get it to fall. Rebound Love inside off the glass, rims in and out, and the rebound to Gennady. We're under 8 minutes to play. Next dead ball, we'll have the media timeout. Williams takes it with a hard dribble with the left hand. Wrap around pass to Nagati, and he puts it up. Can't get it to fall. Basili the rebound.
Yeah, that was a good pass. He was right in front of the basket. He just shot it a little bit too hard, but it was a great pass.
Love behind the back dribble against Spear. Spin move, takes him to the right block, goes up and under. Reverse layup is good. What a play by Loudon Love, who now has 29 points, equaling what Grant Basili did yesterday.
Well, Loudon's Love that's his high. It is a career high too. 27 points was his career high. You said he has 29.
29.
I believe that's his career high.
Gennady off to Williams, fakes the 3, goes inside. One bounce pass to Gennady. His layup is good. A little 2-man game right there.
He was held to first time out of double figures last night. He only had 7. Boy, he's come back in a vengeance today. I mean,
73-44 Raiders. We're under 7 minutes to play.
I'm not sure Loudon's played this well since the Bowling Green game, Chris.
Dribble baseline left. Love gets it from Calvin. Takes it inside. And did not see what the call was.
They called a foul. He's going to shoot 2 free throws.
All right, so we will go to the break now with 6:48 remaining. Loudon Love bouncing back in a big way and showing his athleticism. Also shows his passing ability. Finds the wide open Trey Calvin, who knocks down the 3. Now Loudon taking the ball inside against Spear, and a nice up and under move as Loudon Love has set a career high with 29 points. We'll step out here at the Nutter Center with 6:48 remaining, and the Raiders on top of Robert Morris, 73-44.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I...
How about no?
No.
No way.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I...
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I...
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I...
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I...
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I...
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
How about no?
No.
No way.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital. Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
Wow. I wish I could get a deal on a smartphone, but I'm not a new customer.
Well, actually, no.
The Pro Bowl celebration presented by Verizon. Today at 3 on ESPN, ABC, and Disney XD.
Hulu show my team hit a game winner. I seen her walk off for a series.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
How about no?
No.
No way.
.648 left here in the second half. It's been all Wright State, 73-44 over Robert Morris. As we come back, Loudon Love, who has established a career high in points with 29, will be at the free throw line. And oh yeah, by the way, 11 rebounds and 3 assists in this game for the big fella, and knocks down that first free throw. Well, you pick your poison with this team, Coach Brown.
Yeah, you sure do.
Vasily, 29 last night, 30 for Love tonight. Then what do? You got 2 wings, versatile like Finke and also Tanner Holden. And that second free throw is missed.
You know, another key thing is, and Loudon's got 21 shots today, and Grant Vasily's got 8, so that's 29 shots between the two of them. This is back-to-back games where the Raiders have really gotten the ball inside. Actually, you can go 4 games in a row because those 2 guys were killers last week at IUPUI.
Spear for 3. The rebound go Noddy. He had it blocked, but he gets it back and puts it in over Vasily with 6:23 left to play at 74-46 Raiders. Wright State with 4 players in double figures, led by the aforementioned Love with 30. Here's Calvin, little floater down the paint, off the front of the rim. The rebound comes down to Spear. Traden Williams dribbling against Vasily, using his quickness, takes it in, and an easy layup.
Yeah, it was a mismatch right there. He recognized that, isolated himself, and took Grant right to the basket.
Back come the Raiders in the offensive end. Trey Calvin passes it to Love underneath the bucket, had the ball stripped away, and a foul called against Robert Morris. Stops the clock with 5:53 left, and Loudon Love with 30 points in this game, a career high, to go along with 11 rebounds.
They just haven't had an answer for him at all. They've tried, they started the game in a zone defense. They didn't play any zone last night. They started the game in a zone, and it was like 2 passes and a layup by Loudon. That didn't last long. They went to a man-to-man. They fronted him. They've double-teamed him. He's just made some really athletic moves today. Had one of his best games he's had all season.
And he'll get the bonus. Continues to add on to that career high now with 31 points. Loudon Love.
People don't realize how athletic he is. Just because he's 6'8" and he weighs, what, 260 or something like that. And my goodness, he's so athletic on his feet.
One more, chalk it up, 32 for the big guy, 76-48 Wright State. Clock running with 5:45 left to play. Trade Williams, pull-up jumper, right elbow, missed it. Rebound, Hubrics. Hubrics off the bench with 4 rebounds today. Tanner Holden tried to thread the needle on the pass to Vasily, but stepping in and stealing it is Wilbon. He takes it the other way, the little Euro step, and the layup is good. 76-50 Raiders, 5:24 left.
Well, Tanner had the right idea there. Grant was open. The pass was a little late. It was good defense by Robert Morris. They took it down coast to coast and scored on a layup.
Holden out front. Feeds it back door to Love, goes in and slams it with 2 hands.
What recognition by Tanner Holden. Just.
And a timeout is called with 5:06 remaining. And we will take a break. We'll step out. It's been all Loudon Love and his teammates here tonight. As you can see on this play, Tanner Holden, little give and go as Love cut all the way to the basket and slammed it down with 2 hands. We'll step out. 78-50. Wright State leading Robert Morris.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital. Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
Wow. I wish I could get a deal on a smartphone, but I'm not a new customer.
Well, actually, no.
How about no?
No.
No way.
The sports world owes a debt of gratitude to 2 sworn enemies, Al Davis and Pete Rose.
How about no?
No.
No way.
One slap, one tap. You know what? It's the ESPN app.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
The Pro Bowl celebration presented by Verizon. Today at 3 on ESPN, ABC, and Disney XD.
Saturday night is fun for the Wright State Raiders with 5:06 remaining in the game. 78-50 they lead over Robert Morris, looking to sweep this weekend series. With the ball, Robert Morris as we come back out of the break. Wilbon, pass over to Tracy. Tracy looking inside, off the cut. Spear wants the ball. They can't find him. Now it's Williams deep on the right wing. Williams left-hand dribble, try to pass it down and low. It's off the hands of his teammate, picked up by Holden. His pass was deflected. He gets it back, takes it in, draws the foul, and Tanner Holden will get 2 free throws.
That was just they tried to pick and roll again there, and when they threw the pass to his teammate, it just too close to him, hit his toe, and Wright State was able to come up with a deflection.
So Tanner Holden with double digits tonight, one of 4 Raiders with 14 points here tonight. And he tacks on one more. Tanner Holden gets to the free throw line as much as any Wright State Raider, and he has been nailing them at a 79% rate this season. Holden also with 3 assists tonight, 3 rebounds, and give him 2 free throws. Substitution. Andre Harris will check in for Wright State, and Holden will come out, having scored 16 points in this game. So Harris, redshirt freshman out of Lyndhurst, Ohio,
like
Northeast Ohio. James Mans will come in, as well as Andrew Wellich. So Loudon Love will lead with a career-high 30 points in this game. 34, I should say.
Yeah, 34 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean,
and the Raiders are up by 30.
What a remarkable game he's had after arguably one of his worst games last night. I mean, you hate to say that because he was such an effective player last night. There's no question about it. He just had trouble making layups, but boy, his presence in the game defensively was always there.
Here's Tracy with a hard dribble, throws the ball left corner. Shoot by Trayton Williams is good. His three deep in the corner in front of his own bench. Wright State leading 80-53. Clock running with 4:23 left to play. Harris with the ball on the right hash, middle of the floor to Mans. Mans on the left wing, Wellage back to Mans. Mans waits for Harris, makes the catch in front of his own bench on the right sideline. 14 on the shot clock. Harris feeds it left wing to Calvin, back out to Harris. Harris off the dribble, tried to split the double team, and it's stolen by Spear, but it's stolen back by Harris. He hands it back to Calvin, so a fresh shot clock. Mans makes the catch. Short pass on the wing right to Harris, and a whistle and a foul called against Robert. Now, what are they going to call here?
I think
we're so far away. He's just pointing at one of the Raiders, but we're going to take a break. So we'll take the under 4. We'll sort it out, try to figure out what happened when we return to the Nutter Center with a score. Wright State 80 and Robert Morris 53.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
My body is truly powerful.
I have the power to lower.
How about no?
No.
No way.
How about no?
No.
No way.
How about no?
No.
No way.
One app lets you follow any team, any league, any player. You control the whole scene.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
Are you ready for some football on the Sunday?
How about no?
No.
No way.
How about no?
No.
No way.
How about no?
No.
No way.
One app lets you follow any team, any league, any player. You control the whole scene.
All Wright State here today, 80-53. They lead with 3 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the contest. And Coach Scott Nagy has emptied his bench.
You know,
Grant Basile is still out there, though, along with Hubricks, I believe.
You talked about Jalen Hall being. I think T.J. Nagy is out too. He didn't. He wasn't dressed last night or today, so he must have some sort of injury too.
James Mans for 3. We were waiting for that. He's instant offense. 3:42 left. It's 83-53. The Raiders back up by 30. Tracy with the ball for Robert Morris. Trayton Williams threw it away. That's twice now the freshman not in the communication with one of his teammates, Spears, this time. He just threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, I was expecting him to run a flare cut to the corner, and he curl cutted, and just miscommunication between the two players. In football, that usually results in an interception. Here it was a turnover.
Andy Neff checks in, the walk-on from Oakwood. On the floor for Grant Basile. Harris top of the key over to Hubricks. Hubricks swings it back to Mans. Mans still holding the basketball with 15 to shoot. Hubricks dribbles the ball on the right hash, throws it to Mans with 10 to shoot. Mans step back inside the arc, jump shot around the rim, out, and the rebound. Harris underneath, battling for it with two Robert Morris players, and coming up with it is Trayton Williams. Quickly up the floor to Spears, who lays it up and in. 83-55 Raiders, under 3 minutes to play.
Down the floor really quick that time. I mean, they stole the ball under the basket and beat everybody down the floor.
For Spear, that's just his 4th point of the game after 18 last night. Andre Harris takes it baseline left, back out to Mans. Top of the key, Hubricks reverses it right side to Wellage. Wellage on the right baseline, feeds it inside to Neff. Neff lost the handle. Now he goes up and he scores, and he's fouled. Andy Neff with a chance for a three-point play.
It was a nice pass from Wellage, and Andy kind of fumbled the ball. That gave Robert Morris a chance to close on him quickly, and that actually created the opportunity for the three-point play, because if he'd have caught it clean, he would have laid it right in. But he fumbled the ball there, as you see, and that gave Robert Morris a chance to come over and contest it, and they fouled him.
So Andy Neff at the line this year, 3 out of 5, and make it 3 out of 6 as he missed that opportunity with 2:25 left to play. The Raiders are up by 30. Traden Williams running the point, freshman guard, off to Wilbon, takes it inside in the paint between the double team, put up the shot, missed it, loose, comes up with it as Wellage. Wellage will bring the ball back into the offensive end for the Raiders. Wellage swings it over to Mans. Mans left baseline, back out to Wellage, reverse it right side. Middle of the floor actually now is Harris. Back on the wing left, it's Wellage. Now Mans, 14 to shoot. Middle of the floor, Harris swings it right side to Hubricks. Hubricks with 10, off to Harris. Harris dribbling the ball inside, leans in against the defender, miss it. They're cleaning it up as Andy Neff, his shot is blocked. He gets it back. F puts it up as the shot clock expires, and it will be a turnover. Wright State did not get the shot off in time.
That's good defense by Robert Morris. They haven't quit. I mean, they're down 30, but boy, they're still playing hard at the defensive end.
1:44 left to play. Williams picks the ball up at midcourt. Traden Williams gets a screen from Soombrick, and he can't hold on to the pass, and a turnover for Robert Morris.
You know,
turnover number 15.
That was another pick and roll mistake. I mean, he just threw it behind him. I mean, the ball screen was there. He came off the ball screen, and he just threw it right behind the screener, out of bounds. Terrible execution.
Wellage over to Mans, thought about the three, top of the key, 18 to shoot. Right corner, Hubricks, back to Mans, catch and shoot from 3. That one's off the rim. Rebound tipped into the hands of Robert Morris. Tracy will bring the ball down. On the right block, it's Wilbon putting up the shot, and he's fouled by Andy Neff. It stops the clock with 69 seconds remaining, and the Raiders lead by 30.
55 points is what Robert Morris has, and Coach Nagy's got to be really pleased with his defense today. And I don't imagine Coach Toole is real happy. I mean, today Robert Morris just didn't have it, and hopefully for them that A.J. Brama will be back soon, whatever his issue is, whether it's an injury or sickness or whatever, that he's back with him by next weekend, because boy, they're a different team with him. The Raiders didn't see the real Robert Morris, that's for sure.
85-56 as Wilbon splits 2 free throws. 1 minute to play in the game. Hubricks, right corner Wellage. Wellage back out to Hubricks. Couple of dribbles, left wing now Harris. Looking inside for Neff. Throws it back out front. Hubricks. He reverses it right wing to Wellage, behind the back dribble once, back over to Harris. Harris splits the double team, goes inside, reverse layup by Neff, can't get it to fall, and the rebound Wilbon.
You can see the difference in offense when they don't have Loudon or Grant in there. I mean, it's all perimeter passing, no interior passing whatsoever. It makes a big difference when you have one of those guys in there.
Fadeaway jump shot by Traden Williams near the right elbow is missed, and Wright State comes up with a rebound. So 24 seconds remaining. Wright State with a basketball. Just about a half-second differential on the game clock and the shot clock. Raiders throw it around. Here's Mans, spin move on the left block, off the glass, rims in it out. Rebound Andy Neff. He goes up and a foul is called. Looks like Spear is going to be called for the personal foul with 9.9 seconds left. And Andy Neff will go to the free throw line for the double bonus. So Andy Neff seen a lot of action in the short amount of time that he has come in here in the last couple of minutes of this one. And the free throw is up and rattles out. Neff with 2 points off the bench. He's now gone 0 for 2 at the free throw line. And the second one is also good. So Neff with 3 points off the bench. It's 86-56 Wright State with 9 seconds remaining. And Robert Morris would just go ahead and bring up the ball real slow and just decide to say it's time to warm up the bus and head back to Pittsburgh. So Wright State on the strength of Loudon Love's career high 34 points. He's one of 4 Raiders in double figures. Go along with that, he had 11 rebounds and 3 assists. Sweep the weekend series over Robert Morris, winning by 9 last night, and a big win by 30 points.